That's a tough question. I think entrepreneurship in general is hard. I think starting a business is hard. I think that there is a really big misconception between owning a business and making money. I mean, yes, of course, you start a business to make money, but I think that there is a huge misconception about how many businesses actually fail. I think if any business makes it past 3 years, you're successful, you've done a good job, you've battled the storms. But I think the hardest part about being in entrepreneurship is kind of the loneliness of it all. You need to kind of build a good team. I think that's one of the things I've been fortunate with here is over the last 2 years, we have a pretty solid, steady team that's been very helpful to me and our mission in our kind of journey forward. But entrepreneurship is hard. It's lonely. At the end of the day, the buck stops at me. And I think that, just speaking from my own perspective, it's hard in the sense of you have to get up every day. There's nobody kind of telling you, hey, get up at this time, do X, Y, and Z. There's no boss. There's no one to really hold you accountable except for yourself. And I think that is a really hard part because it can be very lonely at times. And so my only advice around that is, have a support group, build a good team around you, find some mentors that you can trust, that you can ask questions to and kind of have a therapy session with, because entrepreneurship is definitely tough. And so, yeah, the hardest part is the loneliness, in my opinion. Be prepared to kind of have some lonely nights and kind of have to power through by yourself. But to the victor goes the spoils. It's definitely worth it if you just power through. So this is not to discourage people from jumping into entrepreneurship or starting a business, but I want to be truthful and honest around the fact that it's not a walk in the park, and people can dream big, but there is a very difficult journey along the way.